Hey G Squad, welcome back to Soto. Is it worth it? So today's episode, we got this cool under here, and basically what these are some under-counter wine coolers or refrigerator option. So right here, I do have two different ones from two different brands. One of them is from a Zephyr brand, and the other one from a brand called XO. Let me actually open both of them to show you guys what's included inside first. So right here on top, the first thing you can see inside, we do give you guys 3 handles for the XO brand. So 2 of them I'm assuming is the same, and one of them is a big one. So let's open up first. So right here is basically what the handle looks like for the XO option. So once you guys open the big one, this is what it looks like for this one. So it's definitely slightly bigger than the other one, but the material that's on here definitely feels pretty high quality compared to these two as well. Now I'm gonna show you guys the other one right here. So right out the bat, when you guys look at this one, if you can see the material that's on here, it definitely looks like a higher quality material compared to the other one. Even when you guys feel it, it feels a lot more stronger and more sturdy as well. Now let's open the package for both of them to show you guys what the inside looks like. Alright, so once you guys take it out, this is what the product looks like for this one. Now let's open the other one to show you guys what that looks like as well. Alright, so once you guys take out the first layer, and you see there's another layer inside. So definitely more protected when you guys first get it compared to the other brand. But take off this layer as well. So once you guys take off all the wrappers, this is what the product looks like. Alright, so once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. So you see how they have these metal parts inside to protect the product when you guys first get it. And they have a bunch of these foam or styrofoam inside to protect it as well. But now let's take all this part out as well and show you guys what the inside looks like. Alright, so once you guys take out both of them, this is what it looks like. So when you guys put it side by side, you can definitely see a huge difference that's on here. This one right here is a single door option for you guys to open it one way. But you do have the option to move this on the other side to use it as a versatile door if you guys want to. But for this one, when you guys use it, there's 2 door options for you guys to open it. So just like that. And if you guys open this one, it's a one-way open, or like I mentioned, if I don't take this part out to put it on this side, you guys can do that as well. But right off the bat, when you guys do feel material on here, this one definitely feels a lot more higher quality even for the door itself, where for this one's slightly different. But when you guys compare the size of both of them, you can see it's about the same. Let's take everything out to show you guys what the inside looks like really quick. So inside they do provide guys instruction manual to teach you guys how to set it up. Inside right here we do have a glass, and they do have a lot of additional layer on here. Right here looks like another handle. Inside they do give you guys an energy card to show you guys how much energy it used. But first let's take a look at the instruction manual to show you guys how to install it. Alright, so after looking at the instruction manual to show you guys how to set it up, first thing I want to do is set the handle first. So what I need to do is screw it on right here, but you guys don't pull out the gasket, just put it on. So when you guys feel the handle that provided for you guys right here, it definitely feels a lot more high quality than this one. This one feels a lot more lightweight. It doesn't feel as sturdy as this one, but it is still super high quality. So just to give you guys an idea of what it actually looks like once you guys do set it up, this is what it looks like for this one. But you definitely have the option to put on the other one right here. So let's put on this one to show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so once you guys do put it on, this is what it looks like for this one. Now let's open this one to show you guys what the inside looks like and then put it inside. So this part right here is glass, so you definitely want to be careful when you guys do take it out. So once you guys do take it out, this is what the inside looks like. Let's put it inside. So I'm pulling this part out and put it in the bottom. And we'll put it right here. And put this on top. So once you guys finish setting up, this is what the inside looks like. If you see the way how the design is actually very spacious, we have put a lot of stuff in here, whether it be like soda cans, wine bottles, etc. And inside they also provide you guys another user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And inside for that shelf, they also provide you guys this padding for you guys to set up if you guys do need to. And inside the package, they do provide you guys another one of these brackets that you can use to set it up. For the other side right here, if you guys want to place the door from that side to this side, which is pretty cool. Now let's set the other one as well, and then we'll plug it in to show you guys how it works. Alright, so once you guys got it in, you're going to do the same thing for our side. Alright, that should be good. And then once you guys do set it up, let's open the inside to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys open the inside, this actually looks like for this one. Let me bring the camera a little closer to show you guys what it looks like. So you can see the way how they designed this one is actually very different than the other one. And it looks very cramped if you can see the way how they design it. But basically you do have the control for this side and the control on this side that's separated. And for each one of these sections, they do have the option for you to slide it in and out. So just like this. And the way how they design it is actually very different as well. And you see the way how they design these is kind of for you guys to use it for like wine bottles, not so much for cans. But you do have the option if you guys want to, but it might fall through the hole. And then for this side right here, we do have the glass shelf. So when I do pull it out, this is what the inside looks like. So before I actually plug it in, let me show you the other one first. So you can see when you guys open this one, it definitely looks a lot more spacious. And for this one, you can see it's a one design where it's one control to control everything inside. So when I pull out the top part, this part right here is wooden. This part right here is glass. And you do have the option right here to slide this in and out if you guys want to. And the last one right here is also glass. And you also have the bottom section to put stuff here if you guys want to as well. So this one here, you see the way how it's designed is definitely very spacious compared to the other one. And it has a much better design in my opinion. And the way how they designed the sliding part right here and slide, these are actually much more smoother. And it has a better material as well compared to the other one. Another thing that I do want to mention is the way how to design this one compared to this one is the fact that for this one, for the back part, it's really hard for you guys to reach the bottle in the back because of the way how they design it. Like when you guys pull it out, you guys have to reach it inside and there's this part blocking. Where for this one, the way how they design it, you guys can reach all the way to the back very easily and there's nothing in the way. Especially if you guys want to put your wine bottle right here. Like I mentioned, you guys want to pull it out. You can put your wine bottle right here on top. Or like I mentioned, if you guys want to take out each different rack, you guys can put more stuff on here, like bigger wine bottles if you guys want to. Or you can also put it on top, which is pretty awesome. And if you guys notice for this side, it's actually very cramped. Even though you do have the option to take it out, it's very, very cramped. But in terms of the width of the product, it's about the same. It's 24 inch, same thing for this one. And when you guys look at the details on the product, the one from the XO brand is not as detailed as the other one. If you see how the bottom, they do have the screw that sticks out for this side and this side as well. Where for this one right here, if you see there's no screw that sticks out, so it actually looks a lot better. Like even for the top part, the hinge part right here, there's no screws that's on here, which is pretty nice. So that way when you guys do close it up, nothing is really showing on here other than this part right here inside, but that is totally understandable. Where for the other one right here, if you see they do have this option right here that stands out, like even when you guys close it, you guys can still see it. Same thing for the other side right here as well. So there's a lot of little details on here for this one. Actually looks a lot better if you guys want like the best design. But now let's plug in cable to show you guys what the product looks like when you guys do use it. Alright, so once we do plug it in, let's turn it on. So inside we do have a few buttons for it to turn it on like I showed you guys earlier. So what I'm going to do is press the power button for each one of them. Once you guys do turn it on, this is what the inside looks like. So when I bring the camera a little bit closer, this is what the inside looks like. So inside they do show you got the temperature setting inside. And you do have the option to increase or lower the temperature inside. Same thing for the other one. And then for this button right here, is for you guys to change the different color of the actual light that's on here. So we have to press a button. There's 3 different colors on here when you guys do use it. And if you guys want to increase or lower temperature, feel free to click the plus and minus. So the lowest for this side is 41 and this side is 34. But once you guys are ready to use it, you guys can basically put stuff inside and then close the door. And you guys are all set. Once you guys are done using it, you guys can turn it off by pressing the power button. You can see how it does count down when you guys do turn it off. And then the light turns off by itself. Now I'll show you the other one. So you see immediately once you guys do open up, it's actually very spacious, but we have to turn it on. You can see this is what the inside looks like. If you guys want to see the different color on here, you basically want to press on this button. So same thing for this one, it has the same different colors on here. So there's yellow, white, and also blue. And then if you guys want to turn on or turn off the light, you basically want to press and hold the button. So that turns it off. And that turns it on. And right here on top, you can see it show you guys the temperature. So you do have the option to increase or lower it. So the lower is at 34. So once you guys are ready to use it, you can close it back up. And it's all set. And same thing for this one, when you guys are done using it, feel free to press the power button to turn it off. So just like that. Very easy and very simple. And it actually cools down really fast when you guys do turn it on. Like even when I feel the door right now, it actually feels pretty cold. But now let's put some stuff inside right here to show you guys what it actually looks like when you guys put it in here versus this one. Alright, so right here I do have like a regular wine bottle. If you guys put it inside, let me show you guys some of the issues that's on here. So obviously if you guys put it on top like this, it should be kind of fine. But because of the gap that's on here, you can see how when you guys put it in, it does slide out. So if you guys have like a very skinny wine bottle, that will be an issue. But if you guys have a big wine bottle, that will not be an issue. but that is something to kind of consider when you guys do use it. Like even if you guys put soda can inside right here, it will slide out. So your other option would be to open up this part right here and put it on top like this. And you do have the option to put a soda can inside right here if you guys want to as well. Whereas for this side right here, this part right here is so stable that if you guys put it on top, it fits in there perfectly. It's actually very stable. Or if you guys want to put it in the middle, it has all these brackets on here to give you guys that protection where the other one does not. And if you guys want to put it like this, you also have the option available as well. And let's say if you guys don't want to put wine in here, if you guys want to put cans, you guys can stack it on top of each other. And you do have a lot of space for you guys to move it around and adjust each different bracket or each different shelf if you guys want to. And like I mentioned, if you guys put like beer cans or if you guys put like wine bottles, if you guys put it all the way in the back, if you guys do pull it out, it has a little bracket or the part in the back to actually prevent it from falling out. And that way it can slide out really easily if you guys do want to. And like even the material, when you guys feel on here, it definitely feels a lot more high quality than the other one. And I keep emphasizing it because it is true. And obviously for the bottom part right here, if you guys want to put more stuff like soda can or wine bottles, feel free to do so as well. So definitely when you guys look at the overall design of this one, it works a lot better because it gives you guys a lot more space and also a lot more to work with when you guys do use it. Whereas for the other one, you guys don't have a lot of options and you guys are only forced to use it the way how it's designed. And the last thing that I want to mention about this product is the way how they design it is for you guys to fit it underneath your countertop. So that way, if you guys can put stuff on top, so that way it can work like a countertop option. That is basically what these are for. But if you guys want to put it into your corner or something into your garage, feel free to do so as well. So the very last thing I wanted to show you guys is a 360 point of view of what the product looks like. So this actually looks like from the front. Let me actually turn it around to show you guys what the back part looks like because the side is basically all the same. So right here is basically what the back part looks like for the XO option. And we see they do have like the refrigerant, the cable, and etc. Whereas right here we do have the Zephyr brand one. So everything is actually very similar for this one. So that is basic comparison between both of these fridge option or wine cooler option. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it and which one's more worth it. So obviously for both of these products, they are pretty worth it and they are super high quality. But if you guys want my honest opinion in terms of which one is a better option to go for, at least for my preference, I have to say that this one's much more worth it because of the overall design. There's a lot more for you guys to work with and adjust if you guys do need to. Where for this one, like I mentioned, you guys are only stuck the way how they design it. And just like what I mentioned earlier, the way how they designed this one looks a lot better. Like they don't show off a lot of screw stuff for this part right here for the hinge and also for the bottom part as well, like I mentioned. Like even when you guys look at it from this point of view, if you can see the screw sticks out on bottom. And also for this one, it's a lot more spacious for you guys to adjust stuff inside if you guys do need to. Where for this one, you guys cannot. This one, everything is actually very cramped and there's very minimal space in terms of what you guys can do or work with. So at the end of the day, it just depends on what you guys are trying to look for. But this one is definitely a better choice in my opinion. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.